Today on DOOP by the River, we're going to review the Philadelphia Union's latest matchup against New England Revolution, getting their second ever playoff win in their young franchise's history. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Ed Parcero, Philly United of all things sports and culture here in the beautiful city of Philadelphia, and a proud member of Philly Sports Network. Head on over to PSN for all your Philly sports needs. I will leave a link in the description below so you guys can check that out. And also, do not forget to check out DOOP by the River, your Philly Sports Network podcast for everything that has to do with the blue and gold of Philadelphia Union. And I will also leave that link in the description below so you guys can check it out. Rate and subscribe to the podcast to continue the growth of DOOP by the River. That is right, guys. The Union got another win here. This tournament has really given Philadelphia life here. The second ever playoff win in Union history. In less than a year, we've had 2 playoff wins in our young history. After 10 years of irrelevancy and some bad soccer, this decade here for the Philadelphia Union looks very, very bright. But let's get right into this matchup here, guys. Let's just talk about the match here went down. We'll go through the lineups, and then I'll just give you my flat-out thoughts and reactions of this team and what to look forward to next. But first off, guys, before this match started, in my preview, if you did watch it, guys, I told you I was a little worried about this New England Revolution squad. When you're talking about the New England Revolution, you start off, and you cannot not start off by talking about the Revs than by talking about Bruce Arena, the manager. Obviously, as we all know, Bruce Arena is one of the legendary managers in this young league. You know, creating the first dynasty in this league with DC United, creating another dynasty with the LA Galaxy, and now he has the tough job of trying to bring relevancy to his New England Revolution squad. This is a squad that has really been irrelevant in the last 10 years, and it's really hard when you're talking about Boston sports that has so many teams that win championships in the last decade, and you got to try to compete with that, and they haven't been able to do that. But Bruce has done a great job with this team. They haven't really been really flashy or whatnot, created an exciting style of play, but what Bruce has been able to do is create a sort of style of play. They have bought into Bruce's system. The confidence he has, he really has fed off on this team here, and they've looked a lot better since he's taken over in the middle of last season. It was going to be really key for New England to match the intensity, to find a way to surpass the high press that we had. And we brought the high press, and we did pressure them throughout this match, and it really got to New England. And that really was one of the key factors there. Throughout the match, New England, they were trying their best to stay toe-to-toe, but we truly looked like the best team. In the 63rd minute, that's when we finally got our big break. We had nice opportunities throughout the match, but finally in the 63rd minute, Jamiro Montero with a nice little lob pass over the top, found Sergio Santos Gomes, and Sergio with a nice rocket found the top right corner of the goal to give the Union the only goal in this match, and that's all it would take. And then Sergio with the nice moves in the in the corner of their end, and it was great. It was great to see. And then Sergio got immediately subbed off for Elsinho, but the way that the Philadelphia Union kept their composure throughout the match, it was huge. It was definitely huge to see. But let's look at the lineups here for the Union. That was the lineup that got the victory here. Of course, with the formation, no difference here. 4-4-2 diamond. The press really affected what New England Revolution wanted to do. We intercepted the ball a couple times, and we just pressured them in general. Starting a goal, Mr. Andre Blake, who truly is making my statement come to life. Andre Blake has definitely been the MVP of this tournament, and he might very well win this tournament here for the Philadelphia Union alone by himself. He had 5 saves in this match, 5 huge saves, but really what you can tell is the confidence. He really has the confidence right now. He's playing like the best player on this team, and as long as he continues to make the big saves that he has made in this tournament, sky's the limit for us, guys. It truly is the limit for us. Now let's look at the back line, starting from left to right. Kai Wagner starting at that left fullback position. We had Mark McKenzie, Jack Elliott, and Ray Gaddis. This back line played well, and Mark McKenzie, he showed you why he is being looked at right now by some big major European clubs. He was a bull, to say the least. He was an absolute bull. Nothing was getting by him. Jack Elliott and him, they were a little bit more cohesive than what we saw in the Orlando City match, and it was great to see Kai Wagner active on the attack as well. In that lone goal for the Philadelphia Union, when New England Revolution brought numbers up, he was able to intercept the pass, find a Jamiro Montero wide open in the middle of the pitch, and Jamiro was able to do what he does best, and that's led to the lone goal there. Let's move on to the midfield here. Starting from left to right, Jamiro Montero at the left shuttle midfielder. At that number 6, we had Jose El Brujo Martinez. At that right shuttle midfielder, we had our captain Alejandro Bedoya, and at the tip of the diamond, Mr. Medford Messi, Brandon Aronson. We have to start with El Brujo Martinez because he got a start back after serving his 1-game suspension against Orlando City. And listen, he brought the intensity. That's what we needed. We were definitely missing that against Orlando City. He was active all throughout the match, tracking down balls, creating the attack from deep there. And the crucial stat here, the very important stat here that we have to talk about is no yellow cards for El Brujo Martinez. In 3 games here, as a member of the Philadelphia Union, he's had 3 yellow cards in all of those matches, and he finally doesn't get a yellow card. That was huge to see, and let's just keep that momentum going. No more yellow cards. We do not need that. Jamiro Montero, he has been truly underrated, guys. Really has been underrated. What he provides in our attack, his tactician, his skill is really big. His ability to create an attack for us is truly big. He was dropping back as well, trying to create the attack. He's probably a more creative player than Brandon Aronson, to be honest with you guys. He really is a facilitator for us, and we're going to continue needing that for us to continue going in this tournament here. Brandon Aronson had another big match here. I saw him a little bit more awake. He was more active on the attack. He was attacking those spaces a little bit more. He was making the right runs, so that's good to see. We talked about that in the Orlando City match. There was a couple times where he didn't attack the right spaces or he didn't make the right runs, and he really was doing it in this match. It was really, really good to see. And I love the headband. Keep it up, Brandon. I love the headband. Bring that back for the next match. Up top, Casper Shibilko, Sergio Santos both played really well. Obviously, Sergio got the nice goal, but he had a couple opportunities. Casper also had a couple opportunities as well. In the next match, let's just try to finish a couple of those finishes in the next match. That if we can get a couple more finishes by those two, we could have had 3 or 4 goals in this match. And there was a couple times where Sergio and Casper weren't on the same page. I'm assuming that they're going to fix that, and we're going to get a better performance by those two as far as that aspect goes. Listen, these matches for the Union have not come easy at all. They're going to continue getting harder. New England, you knew that they were going to bring it here, and it's not going to get any easier here. So I just hope that the Union just in every single one of these matches learn a little something about themselves and bring it to the next match. The next match is not going to be easy. We're going to face off against Sporting Kansas City. You guys know that is no easy match to go by. Alim Pulido really has given a different edge to Sporting KC. Although, we'll dive deep into it into the preview, but I still think that, they aren't their full potential self, and I think that's going to be very beneficial for us. But I'm excited, guys. Our second playoff win in our history. And, hanging out with Liam in the live stream was a lot of fun, and it hits you. It hits you like, wow, no one is paying attention to this team that is absolutely bringing joy and bringing winning to Philadelphia. And it's great to see. Guys, in the comments below, let me know your thoughts about this win. I'm still buzzing over this victory. Let me know anything you have about this match. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It truly means the world to me. We will have my laptop running again. We will have the graphics. We'll have the cuts. We'll make sure we give the best quality of videos going forward. But let me in the comments below. Let's talk, guys. Thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button for notifications, as well as sharing this video and this channel to help me grow. And until next time, guys, I go by the name of Parcero Philly. I'm telling you guys to DOOP on. Let's go, Union.